two armies stood still. One giant mocked God, and a shepherd boy stepped forward. He had nothing but faith and a sling, but that was enough. Then he took his staff in his hand. He chose for himself 5 smooth stones from the brook. He put them in a shepherd's bag in a pouch which he had. His sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the Philistine. So the Philistine came on, drawing near to David. The man who bore the shield went before him. And when the Philistine looked and saw David, he disdained him, for he was only a youth, ruddy and good-looking. The Philistine said to David, "Am I a dog, that you come to me with sticks?" And he cursed David by his gods. "Come to me," he said, "and I will give your flesh to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field." But David said to the Philistine, "You come to me with a sword, with a spear, and with a javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hand. I will strike you and take your head from you, and this day I will give the carcasses of the camp of the Philistines to the birds of the air and the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know there is a God in Israel. And all this assembly shall know, the Lord does not save with sword and spear, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give you into our hands." So it was, when the Philistine arose and drew near to meet David, that David hurried and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. David put his hand in his bag, took out a stone and slung it. It struck the Philistine in his forehead. The stone sank in, and he fell on his face to the earth. Thus David prevailed over the Philistine with 1 stone and with 1 sling. He struck and killed him. But there was no sword in the hand of David. Therefore David ran and stood over the Philistine. He took his sword, drew it out of its sheath, and killed him, cutting off his head with it. And when the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they fled. So the giant fell, the enemy fled, and the world saw that the battle belongs to the Lord. Share this if you believe giants still fall today.